Cool. Awesome. We're officially getting started. Well, welcome everybody to today's WeShopSC webinar. I'm Christina Oth. I'm the Business Services Manager here at the City of Charleston. We also have Jay Coburn from our office with the city, and we are really excited to be working with the Municipal Association of South Carolina and with Beyond Maine to bring you this WeShop webinar overview for the Charleston market. So in case you're not familiar with us here at Business Services, basically, our division is here to support you all. We work with entrepreneurs and small business owners to help them navigate the city's licensing and permitting process, as well as help you connect to different resources and opportunities to help make you successful. So we also host a variety of free webinars and events just like this one. We offer a minority and women-owned business certification program and more. So I just wanted to kind of quickly leave our contact info up here as well as our website. So if you're maybe just getting started with your business or relocating or expanding to Charleston, please do get connected with us, check out our website, see the array of resources we have, and really love to work with you. So now I'd love to just kick it off to the rest of the WeShop team to help get us started.
Good morning. I am Jenny Boulware, State Coordinator of Main Street, South Carolina, and we are delighted to be leading today's webinar, joined by several folks. I think Kate is the next slide, our people.
Welcome to WeShop.
Yeah, so this is a program and a tool that was developed through a partnership with Beyond Maine. We recognize that there were serious gaps in digital consulting and digital opportunities with our small businesses across South Carolina. So in partnership with Beyond Maine and Municipal Association of South Carolina, we have created this tool that is for the state of South Carolina from all ranges of small businesses. And this is an opportunity for you to learn more about how to participate in this space. So these are the partners. IT is being handled by Beyond Maine, and we'll introduce all of those staffers here shortly, but the Municipal Association is the lead agency that has helped to make this happen. Again, Jenny Boulware. We mostly coordinate with our Main Street communities across the state. There are 36 that we work with currently, but this program is for beyond just the Main Street communities. This is for every community in South Carolina and every registered small business across the state. I'm joined today by Jonathan Irick, if you'll raise your hand, who is our staff associate and lead participant in this program. And then Kaylin Bethel is also one of our support staff members at the association with our Main Street team.
Morning, everybody. I'm Kate Giovan-Batista. I'm the founder of Beyond Maine. Beyond Maine is the technology company that is supporting the Municipal Association and the Main Street organization in delivering this digital marketplace environment. And we're so excited to be speaking with you today. We hope some of our goals are to help you facilitate how you join the Charleston market and how you can participate and grow your profile and also expand maybe into some revenue channel opportunities. My background is actually working with consumer products and brands. I spent most of my early career kind of helping large consumer products and as well as fashion and gift accessory brands in the brick and mortar space, specifically supporting small Main Street owner operators. Joined with me today is Dana Dawood, and she is our lead marketing and communications expert. You would go to her if you needed anything from the marketing resources guide or tools or templates, or just needed to get some tips and tricks on how to visually merchandise your store products or services online and access the WeShop toolkit and marketing resources within it. We also have two other team members that aren't on the call with us today, but I wanted to make sure I introduce them. Daniel Van Schaik is our lead engineer and is really the technology under the hood, I like to say, all the aspects of the technical side that create the mechanisms in which the marketplace can exist and you can communicate with customers and customers can interact with you and your city markets as well as your individual business. And then Jeremy Renna leads our business development and partnership channels. He comes to us with 20 years at Macy's, very much understanding big box retail, strategy, P&L reporting, and all the financial metrics that might go along with building businesses, small and big. So that's our Beyond Main team, and you'll get to know us as you begin interfacing with the platform, as well as Jenny and her team. So as Jenny kind of mentioned, the overall vision and mission really of the marketplace is to create an online community that is accessible for small businesses to aggregate within, as well as customers, residents, visitors to find you. And, hopefully as a result, be able to interact, increase commerce activity, and really create like a specialized space that's focused on the small business sector. Who's joining WeShop? So you might ask, what types of businesses are here, or is this right for my business? And really, there's a way to play regardless of your business type. So WeShop is for anyone that's in the retail sector, in the service sector, or in the food-based sector. There is an opportunity for your business to show up and engage here. WeShop actually launched in August of 2023. And to date, we are just over 470 businesses and growing that have registered across the state. We have about 27 active community markets that have been established, and Charleston is one of them. And then we also are seeing around 3,000 to 5,000 visitors, and this continues to tick up as we begin to reach new areas of the state, new customers learn about us, and as marketing initiatives continue to increase. So in a very short time, we're really excited about the energy and the participation that's beginning to unfold in South Carolina, and we're hoping that your business will be able to benefit from that as well. So what are some of the small business features that you might be able to take advantage of here in the WeShop space? So one is that there's a free profile for all. So your business can now, whether you have an online digital access point for your storefront or operation, or you maybe have a few. This is an additional place for your business to be discovered online within a community that is really focused on small businesses in the state of South Carolina, and residents and visitors who are interested in interacting with local businesses or other small businesses within the state, and even potentially outside the state. You will also be able to take advantage of marketing support. So there's a number of tools and templates. We know marketing is sometimes a tricky widget, right? There's a lot of different opportunities within the marketing space. And so as a team of consultants and technologists and retail experts, we have really put together and crafted a lot of tools and resources that we think are beneficial to help you just navigate the marketing sector and all of the different online, tools and tricks that you might need to know to maximize and efficiently be able to market your business online and portray your business online. And then third is really omni-channel commerce opportunity. Omni-channel is just really a fancy word for saying, how is your business showing up in all the ways that a customer can interact with you? So both in the physical sense as well as in the digital sense, and how do they interact together? And so the WeShop platform is really designed in a way that it allows you to create this omni-channel or circular or unified commerce component to your business, to where you're able to offer the in-store experience as well as a digital replica of that in-store experience, and they can interact together seamlessly. And I'll talk a little bit more about, what the tools and features are to make that happen. But omnichannel commerce is really the goal in helping you to bridge that digital gap that might exist today. So some of those tools and features that, really kind of speak to the omnichannel experience are the WeShop platform is cloud-based. So it means that you can access it through any connected device. It's mobilized, it's, tablet friendly. So if you're on a computer, a laptop, a tablet, a mobile phone, you can manage your shop easily and seamlessly as long as you have a strong cellular or internet connection. Some of the other really cool tools and bells and whistles, we have a booking and reservation system that is built into the platform, as well as a full inventory management system. So you can organize inventory and catalogs or products and services to make available. There are some integration opportunities if you're currently operating on some existing e-commerce systems. Shopify is currently available for integration, so you can link a Shopify store and get your inventory listings duly replicated on your WeShop platform as well as your Shopify platform. And regardless of where they sell, your inventory counts stay intact. So you don't have to manage two different systems. You just link them, connect them, and it's all unified for you. Our Square integration will be coming in August of this year. So if you are a Square user, just know that that integration will be coming down the pike. And we're always looking at new ways to streamline inventory and POS systems. So more to likely come in the future, but these are the two primary ones that we're focusing on for 2024. You'll also have access to valuable shop insights and a marketplace dashboard, so you can learn about, what's the consumer behavior on your page, what are your top selling items. It breaks down some really simple key performance indicators for your business, so you'll start to get some valuable shop insights to help shape maybe decisions as you move forward. There is a complete fulfillment and shipping automation capability. So the methods that are available for you to set up would be anything from buy online, pick up in store, to curbside automation, to local delivery if you'd like to offer it, as well as shipping calculations and opportunities for shipping items and listings. And then finally, there's a really robust digital gift card program. And the digital gift card program, you have access when you join and you subscribe to the commerce side of the house. You have the ability to offer store cards in a digital sense that can be used both online and in your physical business, as well as participate in community cards. And being on the call today and maybe taking those steps to join the program, you would all automatically be eligible to receive WeShop gift cards for your business, as well as Charleston Market gift cards, should they be set up at some point. So there's a number of different ways that you could take advantage of these gift card programs for your business, whether it's a shop level, a community market level, or a statewide marketplace level. And then there's a ton of tools, bells and whistles, small business support resources that helps guide you through how you maximize your shop, how you troubleshoot maybe specific problems you might be having or questions you might be having about your shop platform representation. So for residents and visitors, this is really a destination for searching, discovering, connecting, and even shopping with local businesses. WeShop aims to be the primary destination for if you want to shop a local business or a small business, or find out what's going on or what's available to you in a community nearby where you live, or even in another community where you may be visiting. They want to be that destination for accessing the small business population within it. It's also a great way to gift South Carolina businesses and towns as a whole. So it's a new way for residents and visitors to interact with our communities as well as our small business participants. And expanding on that experience for customers, the automation that's available for setup allows for really like a streamlined experience in helping you really build upon that physical touch point, those physical touch points in a digital sense, and making sure that the experience you're delivering matches or can enhance your store persona perception out there in the marketplace. Customers have the ability not only to like search by locale, they can search by stores, they can search by items, they can search by gift cards, and they can search by markets. So there's so many different access points for your business to be discovered just through searching and discovery capabilities. They can also contact you. They can reach out to you through the message center if they have questions or want to know more. There's a direct message center for them to reach out for more information. And there's also a little poke button. So if you're currently just a free profile and you might get a little notification from time to time that says, a shopper in Spartanburg is interested in your store and would like to see you sell. Those are not spam. Those are legitimate customers actually interested in shopping with you and wanting to know more about your business. So there's like a little way for them to kind of let you know they've been window browsing, so to speak. And then should you like to offer them, there's a number of ways for you to be promotional with your shop. On the commerce side, you can offer special sales or access to certain promotions through shopping your store online, or even through gift carding in store. And also finally, it's just a great way for them to connect with trusted businesses. Trust is a huge factor in why consumers choose local or small businesses. They know you, you're in their community, you're probably sponsoring a lot of the local activities, the events, the little leagues, the schools, all the things that kind of encompass a community environment. You're their trusted resource. And so this is a way for them to directly connect and for you to maintain a really healthy, strong relationship with them. So that's a little bit about the packages, the tools and features within the WeShop platform. I'm going to just quickly review sort of the different levels of the platform pricing so that you can kind of understand maybe which one is the right opportunity for your business. The free profile is what we hope everybody on this call will take advantage of today. Like, let's get you in this space. Let's get your business registered. There are so many great ways for you to engage here at no cost to your business. Some of the things you'll be able to highlight are pictures and videos of your store, hours of operation. You can link all of your social accounts to your page, as well as an external website, should you have one. You can tell your story. You can you can publicize events that you might be having and testimonial features from customers that you want to showcase and spotlight. So there's so many different great ways for you to interact with customers just at a very free and basic level. So step number one is get your free profile started, and we'll walk through at the end of today's call a little bit of how you maximize that free profile. If commerce is something that you're interested in, we hope that you'd like to consider it at some point in your journey with participation in WeShop, whether that's today or in the future. The platform is really meant for you to grow with it. And when you're ready to kind of take on new levels of omni-channel commerce, as a general platform, WeShop is commission free. So when you think about other marketplaces, there's typically some kind of a commission structure that's associated with selling on them. So if you're participating on Etsy or Amazon, or even Walmart Marketplace or other marketplaces, they're typically taking anywhere from 25 to like 50% of your sales on selling for those marketplaces. On WeShop, there's zero commission. So whatever you sell, you keep, minus just standard credit card transaction fees. So just kind of know that's a general policy and business model practice on WeShop. And these are your total expenses for participating in the commerce side of the house. So first we have our gift card plan. This gives you everything that the free profile has to offer, as well as the ability to set up gift cards for your store and your specific business and run a gift card program, both digital and, in-store redemption opportunities. It also gives you the ability to accept community-based cards or WeShopSC gift cards, as well as Beyond Main cards, should you see them in your business or being used online. So you have access to redeeming any of those gift cards that might be circulating in your community. It also gives you some great e-commerce insights, ability to manage kind of your gift card program, and a number of other different little tools and tricks with getting you into the e-commerce side of operations. And then finally, we have a full store plan. So this encompasses the gift card. It's not in addition. The gift card free profile and gift card opportunities are bundled in this plan. They are $600 a year. And the additional feature set gives you the scheduling, booking, and reservations, scheduling capabilities, You can also link an external reservation system if you're happy with the one that you're using for further expansion and awareness of whatever your reservations opportunities are, as well as Shopify syncing or Square syncing, the shipping capabilities, the fulfillment capabilities, a unlimited inventory catalog for items and listings to be made available online for purchasing, as well as promotional activities. So you can run sales, run friends and family codes, a number of ways for you to be interactive and promotional and marketing your online shop. So those are, a breakdown of the different levels of participation, and then the costs associated with commerce opportunities or reservation booking opportunities. And again, 100% commission free. So as we kind of wrap this portion of the conversation, this is kind of our next steps. So the QR code that you see to the right of your screen would be the Join WeShopSC Marketplace. You can do this quickly on your phone, or if anybody wants to maybe send the link in the chat, Dana, would you maybe do that for us? We'll also put a link in the chat. It's WeShopSC.com, and then you're going to click the join button, and then you're going to join as a store. And that's another way, if you're on a desktop, sometimes it's easier to go about joining through that link. If you have your mobile device, you can scan that code. It should take you right to the join screen, and you can create your account quickly and easily. It's going to ask you for a few pieces of information, and then if done successfully, you should receive a welcome email right away. One little tip, make sure those passwords match when you're setting it up. Sometimes if they don't match, it'll make you start the registration process over again. So just take your time typing, make sure those are typed in both correctly for each entry field. And then on the left side of your screen, this is our Knowledge and Resource Center. And once we kind of transition to the back end, I will show you how to access where that lives in your back office for your account. So you always know where it is and how to kind of find it. But these are two next steps with getting started with the program. And again, hopefully today everyone will understand the free profile, how you maximize it, and then we can also go through and answer any questions you have about the online commerce and reservation opportunities. So I am going to take a quick break and stop sharing my screen for a moment. Are there any questions that have kind of come up so far for all of you joining us today? I guess chatting is probably best, Christina, or...
Yeah, we've got the chat box open or Q&A. I haven't seen anything yet. I did hear one question though, prior to this webinar for the membership options, one that's the $360 a year for the gift cards and then the $600 for the full e-commerce. Is there a way to do that through monthly payments, or is it all kind of on an annual subscription basis?
It's all on an annual subscription basis at the moment. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. I think that's it for right now. But as questions roll in, like Kate mentioned, we can get to them once she goes through the demonstration.
Okay, I do see one in here. It says, we are a business and professional services like staffing and consulting. Do you feel this platform would be well for us? So I do, from a marketing and professional, service, like just reaching maybe an audience that might be interested in those services. The full commerce package, like if you need someone to be able to book an appointment with you directly from it, might be very exciting or interesting. And there could be lots of opportunities to explore there. But I would say from a marketing perspective, it's, you want to be listed in your local digital sort of like phone book, right? So make sure your business is represented there, just so if someone is searching for those services, they could find them easily from you. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Do you provide consultation to ensure we're accessing the system well? Yeah, so we have a general support at beyondmaine.com email address that you can always reach us at. And we can help you troubleshoot any issues that you might be having. We also have in our resource center a number of guides to kind of help you walk through the setup processes or the inventory management, whatever you're sort of working on the back end. There's usually a step-by-step walkthrough guide or video tutorials to kind of get you started. And if there's questions beyond that, you can always reach out to our team at support@beyondmaine.com. And then, okay, so we have another question. How is SEO utilized to help each vendor? So the architecture and the structure of the site is built with SEO in mind. All those stats that I shared with you have been true organic reach. And Jenny may want to speak a little bit more about the marketing initiatives that are coming later this year. But it is designed in a way to maximize organic SEO. We say that with an asterisk. You, as a business owner, you need to be populating the areas on your page that will allow for that SEO maximization to be optimized. So this includes pictures, videos, publicizing events, regularly, adding testimonials for social proof from businesses, sharing your profile link maybe online or linking it to an existing site. So you're building backlinks, right? And raising your own domain authority, making sure your business profile has keywords, key great SEO words baked into your description, is also a important factor. So it is designed in a way that should help you leverage organic SEO without additional cost. But there is some participation on the business owner's side so that you can really realize that. And then consultation before processing the system. Maybe Lee, you could expand on that question a little bit more. But we do offer, this call is obviously one great way to kind of get introduced to the program, but we can work with Christina and Jeremy on doing other virtual workshops. We've done those in the past. There's other things we can explore around providing additional assistance if it's needed, and kind of getting you guys through the program and into the next steps of maximizing the space online. Yeah. All right. Great questions, guys. Good. Just to make sure that the system. Yep. So yeah, if you're using, I think maybe the question is, if you're already using some existing systems, like how do I integrate my systems, right? That might be a crux for you. And we're very sensitive and understand that it gets really difficult when you're managing a multitude of systems to operate your business. So the goal through WeShop is to try to streamline that, but then also for individuals who maybe it's newer technology or software to run your business might be a newer step for you. This is a really streamlined, focused way of interacting in a digital sense that doesn't require a lot of new technical learning, right? Our easiest comparison is if you are participating in social media, you can run a Beyond Maine shop or a WeShopSC shop. Like it's really that intuitive. It's that easy. It's point and click. There's no coding involved. You don't need to hire a developer. And then you always have our team to kind of support any extended issues or questions you might have. Yeah. Oh, thanks for adding those guides. What is the promo code for the website, if any? There's no promo codes for the site for the Charleston market, so nothing you need to type in there. And then once you're in and you've created your profile, you should see, you can choose a plan. You can always change a plan too. So you can choose the free profile and come back to the commerce side if you want to think about it. There's no pressure to move forward with that today. We want to make sure everyone on the call gets access and also understands how to maximize the free space first. And we can host a second call to kind of do more of the commerce components if that feels like there's a lot of interest there.
Well, and I'm Kate. We know Mr. Moultrie. Don't worry, Lee. We'll get you squared away. We'll help you with the tech. And especially, I think the demo that Kate's about to run through, I think will be really helpful to just see hands-on. But we got you, Lee. Don't worry.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a pause from the questions and answer the Q&A for just a minute. I'm gonna dive into the back. Sorry, whoops. Let me get out of here one more time. I'm gonna show you guys a walkthrough of the back end, and I'm gonna start with. Let's start with one of your fellow Charleston. Or actually, I'm going to start with the market side so you guys can see what the market activation looks like. Okay. Why is this? There we go. Okay, now I'm out. Okay, so here is WeShopSC.com. So this is the online small business portal. As you can see, and I mentioned earlier, there's a number of different ways for customers when they land here, like, what do you want to do? You can browse by markets, stores, items, gift cards. And then this wide join just gives you, you and also customers ways to engage a little bit more deeply with the platform. And for businesses, that's creating your account. And for shoppers, that could be creating a shopper account where their maybe payment information is saved, or they can favorite businesses, they can see order history or reservations that they might have booked. There's a whole host of things that customer profiles also have. It's not necessarily, they can still check out and shop on the site without being a registered, user. It's just if they want to enhance their experience, they have that ability to do that. So that's the why join. The markets. So as Christina and Jeremy were saying, Charleston has begun setting up some markets. And you can see by, just typing in Charleston, I'm getting a whole host of stores. And here I see your market that is currently live. And this is the aggregation of all of the businesses that have joined so far. So we have the all shops, which is like basically a directory, right? It's the directory of businesses in your downtown area. I'm going to go into Holy City just because I'm going to show you we've gotten permission. We're going to show you their back end as a free profile. This was just created, I think, last week. So there's still some work and building to do, but you can kind of understand the layout of a shop profile. So Holy City has linked an exterior website. They've also added their contact information here, their social sites, which easily show up for being able to access their page. Their address looks like this might be a non-brick and mortar, but maybe online, booking opportunities. So they have just city and state, but you can list full address, and you can also view that full address on a map. This is a window shop to kind of preview some photos that they want to feature. And it looks like they have some areas to personalize still here. So they would want to, keep adding to personalize their page. And then the message us, this is the ability for, if I have a question as a shopper, I can reach out to the store directly, and this goes into your message center as well as email so that you can respond to the customer. I get to see their hours of operation, obviously all of their direct contact information. And then if I would like to learn more or shop this business online, I can send them a little poke and they get a notification on their backend shop to kind of know, hey, someone is interested. And I'll show you how that looks on the backside in just a second. There's an opportunity to tell your story as a business in the about area. These are light boxes that kind of just quickly appear for customers when they want to know just those key pieces of information. But all of this also shows up for greater SEO capabilities on your about page. And I'll bounce to that in just a moment. This business has chosen to tag some of their attributes here so that as a browser, I know, oh, it's veteran owned, it's woman owned, it's LGBTQ plus, like friendly. There's service and food, mostly food based as a sector. And then you can offer events. I doubt that, there's no events added just yet, but this would be a breakdown of all the events that were coming up for that business, as well as testimonials. Oh, and they do have some testimonials. Fabulous. So you can read a little bit about customers' experience. These are not reviews. So I want to just make sure everyone understands the difference. Reviews are left by and not solicited or controlled by the business owner. Testimonials are under your control. So you can request them, offline and add them to your profile as you feel like it's the best representation of your business and your offering. So testimonials are 100% under the business owner's control at this moment. And then these are the markets that Holy Oyster is a part of. They're a part of WeShop, and they're also a part of the Charleston market. And then I'm up here in the New Jersey area, so you can see my distance to the physical store. So that is the profile or the anatomy of a free page. And then should I be signed in, I can favorite this business if I want to come back to it. If I have an account, I can create kind of a store log of all the places I like and I want to return to or I want to stay up to date with. And then a lot of that information that is sort of summarized on the homepage is also here on the About page for just easier search engine crawling efforts so that you can pick up on keywords for searching, whether that's on other search engines or even within the site itself. All the testimonials are here. And then if there were other photos associated with their business that were made public, they would also show under here as well. So that is a quick anatomy of a page. Does anyone have, I'm just going to check the chat really quickly and see if there's, okay, we're good. Any questions on the front end experience for WeShop or the free profile sort of layout right now? And if not, I'll just keep rolling to the back end. I'll give it 1 second while I get logged in. All right, so let's take a look at Holy City's profile. And it asked me for my pin there. And I'll show you on the back end, which if you've created an account, which I see some of you have, which is awesome, I'm going to walk you through sort of your dashboard and what's available to you and kind of where the buttons live to create the actions that you want to see personalized and change on your platform page. Okay, let me just reshare my screen. Okay, you guys good? We all see this? All right, so this is our friend Holy City. We were just browsing her profile on the WeShop site, and you can see there's a little notification up here. And oh, they've gotten a few actually. So it looks like a person in New York has asked for you to sell items on Beyond Main, which Beyond Main is the technology provider. So that's why it's listed there. And then a shopper wants to buy from you as well in the Charleston market. So this is your way of just kind of knowing, oh, who's sort of, maybe taking a greater interest than just like a general search, right? Or browsing. This traffic page down here is giving you access to seeing sort of the traffic levels that the WeShop platform is getting, or that the exposure that you're getting also on Beyond Main is kind of an aggregate of those. So you can kind of gauge like the reach that you're seeing and the opportunity for that your business is getting to be displayed in those digital environments from a scroll perspective. I'm just going to go down the list here on the left. So right now we are in the free profile phase. If I were to choose as a business owner to upgrade my account to commerce, All I really need to do is click this upgrade and I can switch my plan. Easy peasy, just like that. And also, as you switch your plans on the full commerce, if you run multiple locations, you can actually have one subscription and run all of your different locations off of one subscription. So if that's something that is you have, multi locations, just I wanted to make sure I mentioned that quickly. So that's how you upgrade. You can also set a number of different managers to access your shop and help you run your online page. And you can give them their own passwords and access and permissions. And that's done through the manager tab there. The My Shop info area is where most of this data that gets published onto the front end site is set, created, and established. So the My Shop info is really where I would say like a lot of the creation or content creation like happens. So you'll want to make sure you have a great store photo, logo, and banner. The preferred size for photos for like products listings as well as the profile is like just a traditional like social media kind of size, like the 4x4s, right? Those are the best sized images to be formatted for that specific location on the site. The banner is a little bit more modified in the sense that it's like 800 by 400, so it's more wider than it is tall. And you can play with it to kind of figure out which combination of photos you like the best. Personally, I really love to see a great logo or storefront as like the icon for your business, as well as maybe a beautiful interior shot or product shot or something that kind of like conveys what your business does as like the background banner. I think that visually just tells a great story to a browser, like, what you do, what you specialize in, your overall merchandising aesthetics, and also maybe can give some kind of like street level recognition if there's a if there's a physical storefront aspect to your business, so they know what to look for when they're driving by or walking by and wanting to visit with you in person. You can see that she's created a business story and description for herself. And this is something that I would say is definitely a combination of art and science. So you want to convey your story about your business, things that are special and unique, but you also need to be incorporating really key search terms that will help your business get found online. And so it's a combination of both. Sometimes you have to like experiment with it until you find the right formula for that. But those are really kind of two key things to keep in mind. Anything that's really important in terms of a product or service offering, make sure you have those words in your bio, in your story, as well as anything personal, people, places, years of operation, or you might have won, important aspects of your story and history in the space. And then there's tags, so you can tag your business if you want to publish anything that's, maybe attribute-wise to your storefront for customers to know as they browse. And then as you scroll down, this is where your media center lives, and the ability to add events, add more social accounts or testimonials, change your store locations and hours, whatever you might need to set up or edit for your business is all located right here through these tabs. You can also locate some of them here on the left side. So if you just need to go to your calendar directly, you don't need to edit anything on your My Shop profile, then you can just click the calendar tab, click the day that you're wanting to set up an event, give it a title, a date, a name, a time, a description. If you are using a event system for ticketing or for additional information, you can add that link here and it will attach to the listing itself. And then once ready, you click create and add a photo. And then you can add a banner photo and it'll be published to your page. Testimonials are added in a similar fashion as the calendar of events. you just click the little plus sign here to add a new one. You don't need to fill in all of these fields. The only thing that gets displayed on the front end site is if you put anything in the first or last name, as well as the message field. The rest is really just for you to kind of document, and also maybe keep in touch if you want to reach back out to that customer and ask for an updated, testimonial, or thank them for that testimonial. You can kind of keep some notes here from a CRM relationship management standpoint in your testimonial area. You'll click create an ad once the info is here, and then you can add a photo or a picture of something that they purchased or a service that they enjoyed, whatever kind of goes along with the story or the theme of that testimonial. You can add that and they will display on your page.
And Kate, you've got a question about Chucktown Flowers with the testimonials. And so the question is about, the customers providing that review. Can those be used as testimonials? What's your advice for that?
Great. So if you have really wonderful existing Google reviews that you want to try to help amplify and get seen by more people, like utilize those. It's not an issue. The only issue could potentially come into the fact that if it's duplicated, like word for word, sometimes like the search engines don't love that. So you may want to modify it slightly, or if there's like a two-part to that testimonial, maybe do, the second part, incorporate the second part just so it's slightly different. But Google reviews are great to kind of get you started, and then you can add and replace and exchange over time. Even as you get the customers coming through the WeShop platform, asking them directly about that experience and adding the testimonials there. So Google, Facebook, Yelp, anything that you feel like exists already, just use those to get started, and then over time you can ask for new ones. Good question. Okay, great. Okay, I think we're caught up on questions. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we'll keep rolling. We covered testimonials. All right, so let's take a look at the shop location and hours. So sometimes finding that where to add that website link is not as easy as the socials. So where you add a external website that you might already have is in your shop location and hours. So this box here is where you would attach an existing website you want to include on your profile, and it'll show up as like a web link. So that's where you find that information. And in this, there's also an opportunity for location description. So this is actually different than your business description or bio. Location description, what we like to emphasize here is if there's something unique about the space that you occupy, like, oh, it was, built in the 1800s at the corner of Main and First, located next to, is there something unique about the place, or just any cues you can give from a proximity standpoint? We like to have those here. It again also helps with organic SEO, and it can also help give some directional capabilities to visitors that are maybe just browsing online, or even if they're in the town and they're searching and they're like, I can't find it. But if they see in your location description sort of where you're nearby or what's sort of anchoring you, it can be helpful. So that's what the location description area is for. Definitely don't duplicate your story here. We don't need to see that twice. But just a quick tip on location description versus bio. They are different and kind of have different uses for the consumer. All right, so that is location and hours. And then let's see, I just want to make sure I covered. Let's do the media center. Okay, so down here is your media and more center. There are no photos here yet, but I'm just going to attach one so I can kind of walk you through, and then I'll delete it. When you want to personalize your page with adding photos, let's see. We'll do my friend at a home. Okay. So you can attach as many photos as you would like. And then once you've added them to your media center, you'll see that there's a place to add a tag. So if you do nothing and you just upload the photos and you leave it and you don't tag them, they're going to show up on your about page as just like a kind of a running list of photos. What we want to move to is trying to like personalize those photo gallery areas of your page and the backgrounds of some of the light boxes so that it feels very personal for your business. So when you're ready, you would click on whatever photo you're wanting to tag. And in this image tag box, you're going to click it and you're going to select from the available options. So I would say definitely maximize the profile photo collage area. This is like your virtual window shop. And then you can select images or you can replicate images. You just need to upload them again. If you want to also designate it as a background for your about button, your testimonials button, your events button, or even your about page feature. So that is how the tags work for the media center for photos. And then there's also a video option. If you have published videos on YouTube or on Vimeo, you can grab those links and then you can embed those videos in your profile collage or also on your About Us page feature area. And I really, really strongly, if you have an existing video, whether it's like a commercial or an interview that you did, or something that's like a walkthrough of your business or an overview of your business, this is a really great way to enhance your page and the experience that the customer gets when they're browsing your business. Strongly, strongly encourage you to utilize a video tutorial, introduction, walkthrough, whatever that may be, commercial, and link it here so that it shows on your About page, About Us feature page. Let me just double check. Can I use, okay, is there a section for media? We've been featured in or press we've received things. So there's not a specific press, but if you have it in a like image form, like a social form graphic or something like that, you can import that graphic or highlight or feature into your media center and then tag it in your service, your professional services or like highlights. It'll show up there for it to be featured. Yeah, absolutely. Can I use a video that perhaps was used for a podcast? So, and it's just maybe clarify, is it just audio or is there actual video of you being interviewed? As long as the link is on YouTube or Vimeo, if there's no like visual and it's just audio, as long as you have that public link, you can embed it on your page. I would say people like to see faces, so do use the one where it has like you being like interviewed and shows you as the person. Yeah, you can absolutely use those. Cool. All right. So we've really walked through like the anatomy of a page, and I would say that's first steps. Like get your profiles built out, get your images in there, get them tagged to where you want them to be. Get them, build out your bio, make sure you're using those search terms in your page that will like, people might say, oh, I need a gift near Charleston. You want your shop to show up, right? So use that term in your bio. The shop insights. So this is a tab that gives you a little bit more drilled down understanding of the business performance this year. It's actually set to 2023, so you're not going to see any data. Let me just change that. So I'll set it for January 1st. Maybe we'll see if there's some data that's come in already. This is going to build for you over time, especially as you add new content to the page. So you can see Maven or Holy Oyster created their page like just last week. They're right now getting like not quite a person a day visiting their shop, but they also haven't fully finished it as well. They're getting some page views. They can kind of see the traffic, that visitor traffic, where their traffic has come from, phone, desktop or tablet. Are they new or are they returning? Where it's coming from, their source of traffic, as well as like a little heat map. So it looks like they've gotten some visits from Atlanta and Charlotte and the Columbia area and the Charleston area within the state. And you can zoom out on this map, you know, to see if there's other. I'm in New York. I've visited their page, so you can see a green highlight there. So this is just like a little bit more detailed specifically for like who's clicking on your page and interacting with it. The traffic center at the initial dashboard is more of like an exposure reach and sort of how you're showing up, but maybe not a customer directly interacting with your shop. So it's reach, but then really drilled down into the shop insights. And the shop insights, as you upgrade into the commerce, gets more detailed and more robust, and there's more analytics around the financial piece of it. But that's your shop insights tab. And then finally, we have our resource center. So this is a great learning tool. Don't be overwhelmed by it. There's a lot of information here. I would say take it in like small doses. You can search to see if there's something specific that you're needing help with and find like the tools and resources that best match with whatever search you're looking to need help with. But one area I would say to focus first would be the welcome and setup. So these are like really detailed guides to kind of like walk you through a lot of what we just talked about. So if you need a refresher, go there. And then the WeShopSC page, this gives you a breakdown of building your profile, but there's also some wonderful like marketing checklists. Like, okay, now that I have my page set up, what should I do to like maximize my reach online with it? And there's a little checklist that we've provided, as well as a small business marketing guide that is filled with like graphics that you can just export and plop in your own pictures and post and like let people know that you are now a part of this online digital community, and you know, add website banners to your social sites or your email distribution list. Like there's so many great tools, and you can personalize these to like be modified for your business if you'd like. So all the templates are here for you to kind of like access. Canva is the tool that we've put them in. So we found that a lot of small businesses really love Canva. They use it quite often personally for their own marketing needs. And so it's been a really easy system for us to design in and create a toolkit and marketing pieces around that makes it easy for you to integrate into other things you're doing. There are taglines in here. You don't have to reinvent any wheel. Captions created. You just need to personalize it with your shop links or your store name. Very, very simple. And we really encourage you to like, you know, try to utilize these and incorporate them into your marketing campaign or plans. You can send this right off to a social media manager if you're using one. They can pull from it and incorporate it into your existing marketing schedule for posts and events. And then for Charleston, there's actually a press release in here too. So I wasn't sure. I don't think we've pointed that out to you guys yet, but maybe at some point we want to do a press release for the market participants and a 30-day launch plan. All kinds of really great strategies and tips for marketing and engagement tactics are in here. I don't want to bore you guys with like drilling through all that information. It's a lot and we've covered a lot. So I want to make sure we get to like the questions that you have. But that is the back end for building a profile.
Kate, you have one question about, are you notified if someone has visited your page?
So
or do you
if
have to go and see? Yeah,
you're only notified when they actually click that button that says I want to, which if you saw me earlier in the presentation, I clicked on that little button and it gave me a thumbs up. You are notified in those cases. When someone is just clicking around and browsing your store and looking at your content, you're not notified directly. Those show up in your insights and analytics, like roll-up summary. And then when your business is presented in a like someone just landing on the sites, whether that's Beyond Main or WeShop, those analytics are captured in that like traffic graphic dashboard on your login screen, on your dashboard screen, the 30-day traffic. Yeah. All right. Oh, the pro shop. Good. Yep. Okay. So those were like the highlights of what we wanted to kind of go over today. I did see we had a lot of members on the call. I think we had maybe at least 8 to 10 create their profiles already. I just quickly saw from like a number count. Let's see. Let's check the question. Mr. Cullen. Yes, assume my friend.
I know we're right at 11 and we went through a lot of great info. Would we be able to go through those last two slides before,
Of course. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me
no, you're
pull
good.
back up
While they're pulling up that PowerPoint, again, just wanted to share that we did record the webinar today. So we'll plan to share that out once it downloads, hopefully later today or tomorrow. We'll also share a bit, of these slides. We have our contact information on the slides. If you need help setting up your profile, or if you want to talk to one of us, we can get you started there. And I just wanted to close out with a few more items from our office here at the city. We are actually in the middle of the Charleston Peninsula Plan right now, and we've got a survey going on for minority and women-owned businesses. It's available in both English and Spanish, but this is really to help us understand how we can promote a more equitable business environment here in Charleston. And I will drop that link in the chat here to take that as well. It's a quick survey, again, available in English and Spanish. If we can get y'all to take it. And then if you could go to one more slide. Oh, the next slide.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. Just to close out.
There we go. Yep.
Perfect. So you can also stay connected with all things happening here in the city with the official City of Charleston newsletter. It does come out bi-monthly. It will share updates on all things happening from public safety to planning initiatives to events and workshops like this one. WeShop was featured in the latest edition. So if you want to stay up to date with some more resources and information, that's the best way to stay connected with us. And, oh, I'm sorry, for clarity for that survey before, you do not need to be located on the peninsula to take our small business survey, but we are looking for minority and women-owned businesses in that one. And then dropping a link here to our newsletter. Thanks, y'all.
All right. And so just to kind of build off of Christina's information, this is another way you can reach out to the WeShopSC team. Should you have questions, post the call on how to kind of like maximize the online space. And we can, yes, we're here to kind of assist you in the process, but wanted to welcome you, and please engage with the social accounts as well. So you can follow and begin to tag, and we can share and amplify and do all those great things. This is National Small Business Month. So this is a great moment to kind of get involved in the program and, you know, help build your profile. And as we roll into, you know, the back half of the year and Q4, where our shop local campaigns really start to pick up. Jenny, before we say goodbye, is there anything that you wanted to share on the like WeShopSC marketing front, just so they know what's maybe coming down the pike for this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just put a little note in there. Somebody asked about AI too. Is that going to be integrated? We've had conversations about that recently too. So Kate, maybe you can have a quick snippet to that. But yeah, marketing is our next frontier. And what we wanted to do is have a very organic, relaxed introduction to this space so that we populated it with a critical mass of small businesses that we could celebrate. We have some really cool programming in the works relating to storytelling about our small business owners that are in full e-commerce. So that's coming. And it's going to align with the holiday season. So ideally before November, that portion of the marketing will be in place, but it might be November by the time that actually launches. We also have a series of other opportunities relating to TV and radio, and we're waiting to hear back about where we are in that space. But yes, the Municipal Association not only invested in this platform, but they have added another layer of support to the marketing. And so we're in that space right now.
And I'll just touch on the AI. So we actually have already incorporated some AI elements into like the design, the software design, and like the technical infrastructure. It's nothing really that you interface with. It's more just about how you populate the information on your page and then how we utilize it. In the future, we are exploring ways to like increase, using more generative AI, which I think maybe is more specific to the question that you're thinking about. So yes, it's on our radar, it's on our roadmap. I don't really have any more information at right now to share, as it's not really kind of like fully baked, but we're always looking at like what are the new tech tools and how can they enhance not only the WeShop platform for small businesses, but also the consumer experience and like maybe what needs to be incorporated there as well. And so where we've already been able to implement some things is more on the consumer side to make sure that there's better connection and discoverability and things like that on the consumer side. And so we'll be turning our focus to the small business resources as well to figure out how AI and all the cool capabilities can be incorporated to improve experience, to improve efficiency, to improve operations, for an online and omni-channel type of process. Yep. All right. Well, you guys have been a great bunch. Thanks.
Well, thank you so much, Kate. You did a great job. This was really helpful, and I think this just might be the first webinar series. Well, we'd love to go over some ones as we've got some more businesses signing up. Maybe in a couple of months, we're talking about plans for late this summer, maybe early fall, to kind of hone in on the gift card and full e-commerce platform. Maybe once we've got some more folks kind of in the free profile, practicing, seeing how it works. We'd love to get some more of these workshops put together to help y'all really maximize your profile. So thank you all from Beyond Maine, the Municipal Association, for putting this together and for working with us.
Oh, we're glad to be here anytime. If you need to reach out to us, if you've created a profile, you can reach us through your message center back there. So that's one way. You can also email us at support. I'll just type it in the chat right now, support@beyondmaine.com. And someone from our team will respond and reach out to you. Or you can also contact WeShopSC at masc.sc. That's another avenue you can take. So lots of ways to get in touch with us as you go forward. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.